How is going everyone? Hope all of you are well. And today in this video I'm going to share how to create an online result management system or student result management system or school result management system, or you must say college or college result management system using PHP and MySQL. So here I have an input panel, but when I was designing this page, I've mistakenly deleted the codes of the result file. So that's why I cannot show the preview, but we will make it and then we will see the preview. But let me say that in this video I'm not going to share any styling method. I'm just in HTML markupping. I'm just going to show the programming part or the backend part to show you how to create this one. Or if you want to make such a nice view on your project, then I will attach the whole project. I will give that link in the description and you will get from there. So anyways, let's get started and let's write some codes over there. So firstly, I'm going to my www directory, which is here. I'm going to www directory, but I have another project here, so I am going to another folder named tutorial. And here we will use 3-4 files, and we will work with result and index files for this project. So firstly, let's open index.php. Here is a simple HTML markup. These are for styling purposes, and firstly we will work with them from here to here, and the anothers are for markup for styling. So which is first is form method, which is form action is result.php. It means our whole data will be sent to result.php file, and then the method is post, which means that our results will be sent by post method. And firstly we have an input type text, and I have named it role, and it's already recorded. And the next one is session. Select type session, and the values are pre or half yearly or test or final year. Okay, and we have values are pre and final. And the next one is my class, which is value 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values, which are in integer number, and the button values is fetch result. So it's our HTML markup for input panel. So now we will go to the result.php, which is the main project file here, and we will work with this. So here is a simple markup. The whole codes will be written from here to here. It means our PHP code will be written here. So firstly, I'm going to create a database. For this reason I'm going to PHP MyAdmin. I have already created a database named result, and I'm creating a table named I'm naming it, for example, what's your name? Okay, I'm naming it result 2, and I'm having 12 columns here, and first column should be ID, and it should be auto increment, so that we can drop files or delete files or copy files. And next we will use our fields names according to our need. So I will increase the video speed so that the video don't becomes lengthy. So I'm just doing it. So here I have created a new the structure, which firstly is ID, auto increment, name, role, session, class, language, math, physics, chemistry, biology. I should edit it. Let me say I will edit it. Firstly, let's edit it. It should be biology. Sorry guys for the. So here biology, ICT, and GPA. So let's go to my my result.php file and write some codes here. We will run PHP over here, and then we will firstly what I need to do is I need to fetch the data, catch the data from index.php. So first data will be role is equal to. I will get it with post method, where you guys can use request method too. So here role, then what I need to do, I will copy it, sorry, then I will use session equal to session, then I will use class, then it will be class. So firstly, then what I need to do is we need to connect our code to database. So here we go MySQL connect, which first parameter is our server name. Then second parameter is our my username, which is root, and the next parameter is password, which is totally empty now for now, and the next parameter is database name, which is result. And maybe your connection is made totally fine. And now we will have to run the SQL syntax. So for example, I'm using a variable named SQL, and now what I need to do is I need to write some SQL syntax, which is select all from what was the demo result 2, where role is equal to this one, then we will have to use AND for using multiple conditions. Then we will use session. We will use session is equal to variable session. Then class is equal to variable class, and maybe we're done. So now what I need to do is we'll have to run a query. Run is equal to MySQL query. Then the first parameter is connection, and the second parameter is SQL. And now what I need to do is I need to go for I need to create a syntax. I need to count the rows. For this reason, I will have the variable name count rows is equal to, I will use MySQL num rows, which parameter is run query, which means the result. Okay. Now we will use an if condition. If run query, if count rows is greater than 0, it means the number of rows is greater than 0, it means 1 or 2, then it will execute the while loop. Firstly, we have to say row, we will have to use a variable row is equal to MySQL fetch array, and then we will have to use the run query, and then we will execute echo. First one is we will use name, and then we will use row, then name, then we will use a line break for looking it beautiful, and then we will close the line. Now I'm copying it, and I will pass it several times. Maybe it's enough. Now for a second one is name, second one is role, which is role. Third one is session, which is session. Fourth is class, which is class. Then it is language. Then it will say math. Then it will say physics. Then it will say chemistry, which will say chemistry. Then it will say biology. Then it will say biology. Then it will say ICT. Then it will say ICT. Then it will say the total GPA, which is GPA. And this line is not needed now. Maybe we are done now. If before we submit the code, we will have to write an else statement. Else it will echo a center tag, then it will use a h2 tag, then it will say sorry, no result found. Then we will have to close the h2 and the center tag, and then I think we are done now if there is no error. So let's check. So before we go, we will have to insert some data over here. So let me insert some data here. So ID auto increments, name Rahman, role is 1, for example I'm using 1, session is, for example, I'm using final, class 10, language, for example language he got 95, math 99, physics 100, chemistry 95, biology 93, ICT 100, and GPA is 5.00. Sorry guys, it's not my result actually, it's an example. I'm not going to set these subjects as well. So let's go, and maybe we're done now. So let's check. So roll number is 1, and the session is final, and class is 10. Oh, oops, there's a problem over there. So guys, there's a problem maybe in my code, so sorry for the problem. So maybe what is the problem? Maybe here I have used comma instead of and there is another problem there, which is in the language. Here I have used the wrong spelling, and maybe now we're done. So let's check. Yeah, Now we are done, and that's where you are looking, guys, that the name is and the code is working fine. Go, if you want to check again, you can say something more like so, and just so, and no result is found because we didn't inserted any data over the MySQL database. So by this way, guys, you can make an online result management system. So for today, I think my tutorial is finished, and no problem, I'll be back with another video soon. So guys, for this time being, I'm saying bye, and we will be back soon. So till then, have a good day, guys.